So we're a little delayed, kind of like the elections, like with all the polling and the voting and all that stuff. We get our stats and all our statistics, how they get their stats and statistics. Like you think it's going to go one way, but then all of a sudden, nope, we're going to go the other way because this county put all their votes in. Or if you're Pennsylvania, they tell you to burn your ballots and put in new ones. So as a swing state, they just want to stay as a swing state. They don't want to even be part of this anymore.
Wild card,
baby.
Wild card state.
Wild card state. Yo,
that would be Pennsylvania,
dude. With the Penguins and the Steelers and all that stuff, they are the wild card state.
And it's a state that's misplaced. I mean, outside of Pittsburgh and Philly, this should be a southern state.
I was going to say, yeah. And like, you got Pittsburgh on one side and you got the Flyers on the other side. It's like, you're screwed. You're screwed there.
You got the Hershey Bears in between, though.
True.
Yeah. Nice gooey center, I guess, huh?
Great home of DSP. Great home of DSP.
Capsule. Braden Holtby as well. A few good caps there.
He's not a legend. He's an ulcer waiting to happen in my brain. Watching.
Oh yeah. Wait, have you finally acknowledged the fact that he's not going to be on the team next year?
Thank God. I told you that. I told you guys that. You guys were like, no, it's probably going to be Oshie and all that stuff.
No, hold on. We got to stop this right here. No. You kept saying he was going to Seattle. Yeah, and you couldn't explain the year of his contract that was missing in there.
Listen,
you said that about a couple of players.
Listen, I think I said like half of the NHL was going to Seattle. It was kind of like when we did our preview that one time, and I said like half the NHL was going to be wildcard teams.
Man, who knew? You were actually probably more spot on with all the extra teams that made the playoffs this year. Like,
dude,
probably.
I just won so many. The only team I got wrong was probably the Red Wings, to be honest.
Well, yeah, if you picked them to make the playoffs.
I picked them to win the Stanley Cup, probably. Right.
That's like how we all pick the Caps. You picking the Red Wings.
Dude, that us picking the Caps was just heart over head for sure.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh yeah,
you got to do that. But welcome back to Five Holers. I am your host, the captain, Michael the Pharaoh Shanudian, always in goal. He's gonna stop the puck with his flippers or his big, strong upper body. Zach the Walrus Vincent.
Thank you, Michael Shanuti. I appreciate the wonderful introduction.
You're welcome.
And always. Wait, are you still posting the videos of this to YouTube?
Yeah, of course. And it shows that you're frozen.
I'm frozen. God damn it.
There you go.
Yeah, no, you froze.
Do it again.
Wait, am I?
There you
go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dead air. And the guy who always will hit on the coach's wife, no matter if it's a new wife or his second wife or his third wife, but will always do snipes on and off the ice. Jeff, the Reverend Schneider, how are you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah, baby. Burning his ballots and doing all the shit he's not supposed to do. Anarchy.
You just turn it into paper plane, right, and just throw it down there, and hopefully it gets to the right place.
You should do it like Charlie Kelly when he puts a tape in front of the mayor's office. It's like, all right, Mr. Mayor.
No, I did it like Homer did his taxes. Turned it into a football and just chucked it in
there. And always keeping us sane and making us have plays, maybe a flying V or the knuckle puck. Eric, the Red Falcon Vincent, what's going on?
What's up, guys? How are y'all doing? Good to see you again.
I got a question for the group.
What's up?
Wait, are we going to argue about the Mighty Ducks again tonight? Is that going to happen in this episode?
Well, you guys brought up a movie, and what are we going to argue about now? That it was completely asinine, that fucking Coach Bombay was the reason that they won all those games? No. He recruited illegally.
Charlie was just a system player. You take him off that team, and he can't win.
Oh, no. And Coach Bombay,
Charlie Conway was the Jonathan Taves of that team.
100%. It was proven in the Mighty Ducks too. I don't want to play. Yeah, of course
I
not,
don't
Jonathan
think
Tays.
that.
Yeah. He
You know how
gave
nice that'd be for that team to suck his salary per game?
Yeah, dude. He gave the
Oh,
spot
God.
to Keenan Thompson because he's like, yeah, dude, I'll make more money as a coach. Fuck this shit. And I'm not that good. I ruined the team's chemistry. Exactly.
He's got some strong opinions. Strong opinions there in those movies. I was going to say Coach Bombay, he's like any other good hockey coach. He's just a drunk dude. I mean, that's the only reason he has to coach a hockey team. So,
number one reason why I want to be Coach Bombay.
Coaches I had growing up.
I mean, you gotta stay warm. It's cold there in Minnesota.
Oh.
Minnesota.
Yeah, wherever the hell they are.
It was Minnesota, man.
They make it seem like New York.
It was probably shot in New York.
Can we sponsor a youth hockey team?
Who's the coach?
I don't know. We'll see if we can get Emilio, obviously, but I don't know. We got to find
see
a
if
team
he's
sponsor.
busy.
I don't think he's doing anything now.
Yeah.
That whole family seems to have slowed down for a little while.
Yeah, I think they're taking a little break there. We could probably find a youth hockey team, though. I don't think that'd be a problem. It just depends on if they want financial support or not, because that won't be happening.
Well,
Can you imagine how excited those kids will be to have the phrase 5-holers on their jerseys, though?
5-holers, and we have to put our sponsors, Pornhub Live.
Yeah, would that be the issue right there?
Mountain Dew, and then we got to put like a caveman, like not the caveman, the Bigfoot from the beef jerky commercials.
Yeah, true. So we can just loop it all together there, and hopefully advertising dollars will just come in after that.
Pornhub doesn't have to be Pornhub. It could say PH, and PH could be anything.
And you just do it in the same font or whatever as Pornhub.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
no.
Exactly.
Just an acronym.
What are we naming our youth hockey team? The 5-holers?
Ooh. I was thinking the 5-holers.
Yeah, the 5-holers, yeah. Or we could do Four Corners Radio presents the 5-holers. Just get it all in there. Yeah. Get the whole thing.
Do the 5-holers
on the side of the jersey.
Yeah, like right there, yeah.
Or is the alternative logo? Like Eagles are on yours.
Yep, exactly.
You
can have the build.
Will be the flip, yeah.
Yeah, have it be like a building with 2 hockey sticks behind it. What building does it look like, Mike? 4 corners. Is it nice?
You ever seen like the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Yeah, we'll do that one.
Yeah, awesome.
Like we're on the brink of fucking everything up, but like, nah, we're still in there structurally speaking.
Structurally, it's just how we look.
It's just how we are as a group. We're making ends meet, but it's definitely coming at a cost.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting Phil Kessel on this show has been the worst experiences of my life. This guy's asking for everything.
I don't think we want to have him on the show now. He's associated with some interesting places out there in Yotes-land.
Yeah, what's going on in Yotes-land?
I don't know. They're drafting some kids that they probably shouldn't be drafting. What's that? I can't remember the kid's name. What, Jeff? You know what it is?
Yeah, Mitchell Miller.
Mitchell Miller, yes.
The best part about it, though, that was a 3rd-round pick, but that was the first pick that they had in the draft.
Yeah, because
he was on everyone's board or off of people's board because of the issue that was pretty apparent there. It seemed like everyone knew this about him, and hockey's not the NFL where you're gonna overlook that stuff.
Yeah, the few things I saw and read were said that like a lot of the scouts saw him and they're like, oh, he looks great. And they started looking into his background, just at all, and they realized that he has charges for like all this crazy shit, and it's insane that the Coyotes just went with it, and they lost their picks because of the like underground testing shit, right?
Well, that was the second rounder for testing of the players, and then they lost the first one because they traded it for Hall, who's no longer on their team.
That's amazing.
So basically 2 wasted picks there.
Wait,
hit after hit.
Do you mean Buffalo Sabres legend Taylor Hall?
Future Buffalo Sabres legend. So I'm kind of
number one
pick in on the Halloween costume there. You saw Eichel and Kachuk who did the Step Brothers.
No. It was the Kachuk brothers.
The Kachuk brothers. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that was funny. I saw that. That was fucking hilarious. Wait, hold on. Do we have a lightning round, Shorty?
I do. I have a quick lightning round here. If you guys want to jump into that real quick, we have a quick question here. This one's going to go along with little background things going on with the team here. You know, the team that is Five Holers. So the question today, boys, is going to be a 4 like A, B, C, D. You can pick an answer here. But the question is, where the fuck was Jeff? And now we're going to start with we have
We're starting off hot.
We're starting off real hot. That's what we do here. Hot wings. A, was he in the parking lot late at night mooning a female security guard, causing a PTSD reaction? A la Austin Matthews. B, was he hit in the head by new Capitals head coach La Violette and had memory loss and forgot the podcast?
That's a good one.
Right? Yeah. C, was he in the Coyotes underground training facility learning all kinds of hate speech? Or D, was it Bigfoot mating season?
It's definitely C or D because Jeff, you're looking kind of fit. You're looking kind of fit right now. I don't know if it's the black shirt or it's the trimmed up beard, but you're looking fit. But also, you did start some hate speech already. You burned your ballot, like what we keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it until the government comes and takes you away. But it doesn't surprise me that during the middle of the fall time, spooky season, that it's Bigfoot mating season. So I'm going to actually lean towards D because I think burning the ballot is just him being a rebel, quote unquote, anarchy, all that stuff. Down with the government.
Zach, what do you think here?
Can I provide my own answer?
Sure. It might not be right though.
I think Jeff, I think Jeff was in Point Pleasant, Ohio, on the border with West Virginia, portraying the Mothman and Richard and Laura Dern.
What was the last part of that?
Harassing Richard Gere and Laura Dern. Or was that Laura Linney?
I have no idea who.
I didn't know it was a movie.
It is.
What?
It's
seen
a.
the Mothman Prophecies?
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean I know the cryptid or whatever, but like, yeah, I mean, why not make it a movie? Slender.
There's a whole There's a whole dramatization like back in like the 90s by Richard Gere plays like basically John Keel. It's awesome.
All right,
John Keel.
Things to check out in the future.
Yeah.
I need a break from all the Halloween stuff though. After 31 consecutive days of that.
This is
5 movies.
This is real, so it's not fake Halloween stuff. So
yeah, Mothman's real. No, that's why they were saying that the coronavirus wasn't there for the longest time. They said Mothman protected them, but we all know.
I looked at
inbreeding, but they didn't.
I looked at the worst movies ever created. You guys ever watch that Jack Frost movie that killed Jack Frost by a horror movie?
Yep.
Watch it last night. God. So bad. It's the worst movie I've ever seen. Or the Ginger.
There's much worse movies.
That or the Ginger Dead Man, and voiced by Gary Busey. Gary Busey was a gingerbread man.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
This movie sounds amazing.
I think it is one of the options.
Dude, it was so fucking funny. Like, it's definitely Gary Busey just making rants while killing people. Like that, how?
Oh my god, this movie sounds amazing.
Google
What's it called?
Ginger Dead Man.
Ginger Dead Man. That is a Gary.
That's amazing.
Yeah. All right, let me Google it because this is by far the stupidest movie I've ever seen.
That's impressive.
While he Googles this,
see that show I'm with Busey.
Yeah, Gary Busey.
No.
Oh man,
it was
so
awesome. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, they have an episode where they go camp. It's this dude who loves Gary Busey, and by the end of the season ended early, and he had a restraining order against him. And Andy Dick at the end of it.
Yeah, so listen to these sequels.
Chasing him with a stick on fire, in the middle of the night.
They hung him off a 6th floor balcony by his ankles.
That's amazing.
Listen.
That's so great.
These sequels are fucking hilarious. One of the sequels was like, the Ginger Dead Man comes back, Passion of the Crust. Like, oh my god, I didn't even know they made these.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say it right here and right now. Gary Busey is the Phil Kessel of the acting world.
Phil Kessel there a little bit more. Or Busey is. But I
think Busey definitely takes it to the next extreme there. Kessel's weird, but Gary Busey's next level weird.
Gary Busey makes the Ginger Dead Man something out of this world. Like that's a movie that should win an Oscar.
It's not, yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out now. I wrote it down, so I'm definitely gonna watch that and Jack Frost and just hate my weekend. But Jeff, where were you? No, I'm just kidding.
What were the options?
I forgot them there.
You put as the answer for this.
Right. The one I was gonna put as the answer was Bigfoot mating. Actually.
That's what I assumed.
Nice. That's what I assumed as well. We're all gonna get a point for that because everyone was creative. Zach, that was creative. I liked it. Shanuti, I mean, perfect as always.
Of course.
Jeff, yeah, you're pretty good.
Came up with the question.
Yeah, exactly. I get a point too there. We all win that game. Everyone's a winner, but not later on. If we do more.
All right, guys. So first and foremost, I'm giving props to Jeff for raising this question. 3 weeks ago?
What were we talking about?
The OHL.
Yeah. About 3 weeks ago. Sure, that sounds about right.
All right, yeah. So it's been a couple weeks, but the OHL has decided to ban hitting for next season due to coronavirus. This is fucking ridiculous. What do you guys think?
Jeff?
Just cancel the season.
Just cancel. Yeah.
You can't have no hitting in hockey. It's bad enough. Like what was it? The QMHL is trying to get rid of fighting, where they're suspending people and then kicking them out like for the season and stuff after like 2 or 3 fights. I mean, teams can do that, but no hitting. Like that's a huge part of hockey.
Yeah, it's sort of insane.
Like to go play a season where you don't hit at all, and then some of these guys next year is going to be in the NHL, like, or could potentially be like, it's they're going to get destroyed, like when they have to go against like real men like hitting versus junior league hitting. Like, I don't know. It seems really stupid. I don't understand it.
I think it's going to hurt.
Saying it's irresponsible.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Juniors just should take the year off. They're already talking about like February start at this point for the 3 leagues.
The NHL came out today and said they thought they were targeting February 1st for a start date too.
Yeah, I mean, what is it right now? Last I heard was like the 1st.
January 1st is like what they're trying to shoot for, but I think they changed that.
Today they came out and said February 1st.
Okay.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah. And I mean, they're talking about potentially shortening the season.
They said they would play at least 48 games if they started then.
But
yeah, and then
like 62 or 64 or something like that.
It's definitely going to be less than the 82 games. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're trying to wrap it up when the season would end normally.
Yeah.
Starting. So I think they're just going to get rid of like the Winter Classic and just move that to another year. Though that would have been an awesome way to start off the year. Like
the Winter Classic. I think they should
have that as the first game of the season. Honestly, just start it a little bit earlier. You can have some games in the evening.
They should just do that from now on. Seriously. Like make that the game that starts it.
It'd be pretty cool to have that always be the first game. Yeah. But I know, like, I read today, though, that the NHL doesn't get, like, much advertising dollars. It's mainly people who go to the games and people who are, like, in the seats spending money. So I think it'd be hard for them to just have a random-ass game that's outdoors. Like, of course, the true fans will watch it, but I don't know if, like, the whole world's going to watch it. Because I feel like a lot of people on New Year's Day just tune in because they're like, well, this will be cool. Like,
well, a lot
they don't really care about hockey.
Well, at the beginning of the New Year's, like, they are fighting against top dollars of advertisement with what's it called? With the NCAA with their bowl games. And usually on the bowl games, it's the bigger ones like Rose Bowl, the Fiesta Bowl, shit like that. So, like you said, the real fans will tune in. Plus, but the advertising dollars will go to the NCAA football games because people are like, oh, we want to get drunk and watch our football team and watch these kids not get paid and blah, blah, blah. So.
Yeah, but a lot of times those games start after the game's over. The Winter Classic's normally like what, noon or like 3? Like
it's a noon start.
Yeah, and that's. But are you guys awake? Are you guys awake during that time? Like we all.
I wake up for the Winter Classic.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not missing that.
But Joe Schmo, I don't know, maybe not. Go back to your question, Zach. Though, since we went off subject there, the no hitting in the OHL. The no hitting on the OHL there. It's going to be super interesting. And are they going to make them wear face guards? Because Pro Hockey sends me nonstop emails about having like face masks and like splash guards and shit for your helmet. And I'm like, if those kids have to wear masks out there too, it's like, just cancel the season. Just there's no reason to be doing that.
You get USA Hockey emails?
No, it's a Pure Hockey, that store. Like Total Hockey, whatever it is, or something like that.
Start forwarding those to me, please.
Okay, will do. Yeah, just sign up for it. Just like their mail list.
Like a lot of those places just love sending out that shit.
You'll get like 4 a day.
I might as well get something I'm interested in my inbox.
True. But
no, it's gonna be a shit show. It's not going to be like watching women's hockey either with the regulations they're trying to put in place. They're trying to make it so these players are spaced out from each other on a consistent basis. And what does that do when you have, players going 2-on-1 down the ice trying to get past someone? Like, what's going to happen with scrums in front of the net? What constitutes contact? What constitutes hitting? It's going to be such a shit show. I feel so bad for the referees who are going to have to enforce those.
But, I mean, is this also going to cause...
You're like super frozen.
Yeah, with your fingers over your eyes.
Really?
You're frozen like that.
You're just like, Jesus. That's gonna definitely be in the video.
But yeah, the issue also is like, hitting also like kind of works out shit. Like someone's not gonna make a run at your star player because they know that you could. I mean, fighting is a bigger aspect in that, but you'd at least take a run at the guy. Like, and you use hitting to go and try to level the field from that point of view. I wonder if people are going to get like a lot more between this and the queue. Like, are people going to go and take more shots at the star players and like be doing dirty shit because they know like, okay, well, in the queue, if you go and take a run at them, that's one of your 3 fights for the year. And then in like, the OHL, I mean, I don't know what the hell happens if you fight, because if you can't hit, like, fighting definitely has to be banned. I just really hope they open it to fans, because Erie is not that far of a drive, and I'll go up there and see one of these ridiculous games.
Yeah,
Jeff,
that's true.
If you do that, we're doing a man on the street segment about it, okay? You're going to go interview people.
I went last year or earlier this year. Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
He's always going to be frozen. Jesus Christ on the cross.
Yeah.
On the cross.
There it is.
He's back.
Yeah.
He's back. Yeah, you're back. Freezes at all the wrong times. It's hilarious.
You freeze at the right. You're coming up with great ideas and they get frozen.
God damn it. It feels like
we heard man on the street, and then I don't know after that.
Yeah, that's where it froze up.
Yeah.
Pretty good idea.
That's all you need to know.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Mike, what do you think about no hitting in the OHL? How do you think that's going to work out?
There's only one reason why I watch hockey. There's a couple reasons. One, to make fun of the Red Wings and AKA root for the Red Wings. Two, if there's no hitting or fighting in the NHL, then what's the value here? Just a bunch of dudes just skating around doing nothing.
I mean, there's a lot more to
it. No, that's it. I'm just telling you, I come here for blood. I don't come here for finesse. This is bullshit. I want to see skates used as weapons from now on.
I'm just thinking that you watch hockey like someone who left their controller in the middle of a game, and they're just standing there with the puck and just slowly slide.
That's all that. That's how I feel like hockey would be. But you're telling you're telling kids or people to not hit. That's so stupid. Like they're gonna hit. Like what are they gonna do? Give them penalties and shit?
Hi, Caroline.
Hi, Caroline.
Everyone say hi to Caroline.
They say hi. They're all saying hi. No, I'm okay. Thank you.
Caroline, come say
Sorry.
hi.
Well, she's cooking.
Fair enough.
But you guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. We're not. Fuck the OHL for this. They should be disbanded. They should all go to court and thrown in jail.
I mean, I think it can. But this may be
trying to lock up the league. Okay.
So I wouldn't be surprised if that's where it lands.
Fuck them.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this is Providence trying to go and mess with the league. But
It's gonna be super weird. I think, like Jeff said, like people are gonna be way more opportunistic if they have like, well, I can have like 4 hits in like a season. Like I'm gonna go nail this guy because he's one of their star players. And then also people who have to go into the NHL the next year, they're gonna be like flinching and getting hurt, and it's gonna be. I mean, once you stop hitting for a season, I feel like you lose that sense of like getting hit and how to take a hit. Like it comes and goes definitely.
And is it going to hurt guys who are like bubble players who are there just because they were more of an enforceable, even if it wasn't from a fighting point of view, but you were like the guy who made the big hits. Now it's like, well, you're kind of useless this year, so we'll someone who's a skill player. Like, are more of these guys kind of losing out on chances because of this?
Probably.
Yeah.
My thing is when it comes to big players and people who are big stars in the league, all of a sudden they're going to be skating around thinking they're not going to get hit. And so when these hits do happen, these 4 hits a year that Jeff's been talking about, these are going to be brutal hits. These are going to be people being caught off guard. These are going to be people who aren't looking, have their head down. You know, it's going to be people getting hit and getting fucking destroyed. It's not going to be people getting hit and being braced for it. It's going to change the entire fucking landscape of the game.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is just like I said, this is a situation where you're going to tell somebody to not do something when they've been doing it their entire lives.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be super weird. Hopefully everything works out. I mean,
just think of it this way: like when you like, I don't know, when you've been driving a car all your life, and then you tell somebody not to drive a car to get to work. Like, it's tough. It's like, no, I'm going to have to drive to work. I don't know. My analogy was very bad, but my point is, like...
I see what you're getting at.
Yeah. My point is, when you do something over and over again, it's going to be hard to get it out.
Yeah.
It's like how you used to be able to drink and drive, and now some law or whatever.
Yeah, you got to wear a seatbelt.
Yeah, right?
So,
I mean,
Jeff was in the drunk tank last weekend. Got it.
Yeah, there you go. Winner.
Say anything about
it? So, what do you guys think of my nice black Caps jersey, though? Do you like it?
That's my favorite Capitals logo, man. I'm going to get that tattooed across my heart with 2018 Stanley Cup champions underneath of it. I'm excited about it. It should be happening soon. That is the greatest Capitals logo ever.
I agree.
Roast me.
That time period was the best with the jerseys.
Wow.
And the
was.
That's
you know what?
I'm a Caps fan, man.
You know what? Speaking
that's my only Caps jersey.
Speaking of third jerseys, did you guys see what the Dallas Stars released?
Listen, hold on. This is a great topic because I have a bone to pick with Jeff. You didn't like them?
Like them?
You didn't like them? I liked them. They look fucking...
I think whoever makes the Seahawks jerseys went down there.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's so bad, it's good. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like this Ginger Dead Man movie. It's so bad, it's good.
I mean, I get that with movies, but with like something that you're just looking at doesn't do anything more for me. Like
aesthetically pleasing, no.
Not
pleasing to. I'm definitely buying it. I'm definitely buying a Dallas Stars jersey. This is crazy.
What are the odds on him buying a Dallas Stars jersey?
10,000 to 1.
0.
I'll take
Put
that.
$1 on it.
Yeah, I'll take that action.
I'll put $1 on that. Yeah, definitely.
Put it on and take it to the bank, sweetheart. Just ordering it right now.
Doop, 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 doop. Ordered. I think they're pretty. I think like Jeff said, it looks like a football jersey sort of. It doesn't look bad, and like Mike said, it's maybe not aesthetically pleasing to other people, but to me, I sort of like it. I mean, could be a lot worse.
I'm reserving judgment until I've seen them on the ice.
Yeah, the ones from
yeah.
The Winter Classic when it was Nashville and Dallas looked pretty good from both of them when they were on the ice. I know some of the pictures didn't look great before, but
yeah,
this is a good point. In action, they may be a little bit better. And if the bubble loses power when they're playing a game, then they'll have a huge advantage. Right?
Be lighting up all over like glow sticks.
Yeah, the tapes with the fluorescent green, like that's what they have to do with those jerseys.
Yeah, put some LEDs. Oh God, really take it back.
Hey guys, do you think Shanu's taking a dump right now, and that's why he's not on the video?
No, I was ordering a Dallas Stars jersey because you all just want money for putting $1 on it, baby.
I don't have money to pay you guys. I will pay you in I don't know. What do I got? I'll pay you in something. You'll find out.
Just no hand stuff.
No, that wasn't the plan, Shanity. What? How do you? You're not even involved. You're the subject of the bet, but you're not involved in this bet.
Yeah, it's called.
He actually hasn't bought it yet, so.
What you win is the Dallas Stars jersey, Mike.
Yeah, what player are you getting?
Kessel.
Kessel for sure. Just make custom jersey that says Kessel.
81.
We should all get jerseys. We should all get jerseys from teams he's never been on.
Oh hell yeah!
Well, some of you guys need to get the Caps one. I'll get the Winnipeg one, obviously.
I want
to do Vancouver.
Phil Kessel jersey.
Blackhawks would be pretty good.
After you go to the Caps is Vancouver.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, Caps West.
Hell yeah, baby.
I'll get Toronto one.
He never played there, did he?
He didn't do much, right? He did pretty good, but the team
depends on if you talk to the team or you talk to the media.
Yeah.
That's true. That is very true. I think even the team would say you didn't do shit, so.
There's that video of him, like, at some press thing or whatever, and he's just, like, grabbing the cookies, like, that were there.
He's here to eat. You gotta bulk up, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's cold up there. It's cold up there.
Drink Diet Coke, not water.
Yeah, like all good players.
Yeah.
And the Caps were teasing like bringing back the Screaming Eagle as a jersey, but it's gonna be a red jersey, and it just looks not right. It looks like a fake jersey.
What red though? Is it gonna be like the outdoor game red?
No, it's gonna be the indoor game red.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like the darker, the darker red sort of. Yeah. It didn't look very good.
That wasn't really a fan of, like, when I saw the pictures of them, the one where they played on the boat, right? Or somewhere. They're outdoor.
Navy Yard.
Navy Yard.
Navy Yard, yeah.
On
the boat.
on the boat. They played on the boat.
You could have gone to that game with me, Jeff, if you would have been around.
I could have, but I don't think I was there.
He was on a different boat.
He was on a different boat entirely.
Yeah.
We beat Toronto 5-2.
Of course. We're on a Navy Yard.
What was the one against Chicago? Oh, that was
the
that
Winter Classic. We beat Chicago 2-1 at Navy Yard. Yeah, wait. No. Sorry, I fucked up. The outdoor game with the boat was Naval Academy.
Ooh.
Right.
And that was
yeah.
We support the troops.
No, we
Which one?
don't. What are you
Whoa,
talking about?
whoa!
You support all of them. That's where you cheer for a draw out there, like.
This is an anti-militarized government podcast. I just want to put that out there.
all the hot takes coming out tonight.
We
Because
can't say
everyone's got-
that. They pay our salary.
Everyone's got CNN on in the background.
I know.
Nope.
I have fucking CNN right now.
No, I don't either.
I even turned on Forensic Files for this.
To anyone in the military who just heard my comments, my
They didn't.
apologies. Please keep listening to our podcast. You can hate me. That's perfectly fine. But we still have 3 great personalities that you can follow. So I'd like to distance myself from them on my views here.
He basically meant to say sorry, Gordy.
No, in no way, shape, or form am I apologizing to Gordon Aloysius Shower the Third.
The third?
Yeah,
Why
he's
third?
the third.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey,
Yeah,
Gordy and your
3, man.
girlfriend.
Hey.
Our annual, our annual like podcast. Wave to Gordy.
Our shout out to our fan.
Yeah,
You know what? One of these days he's gonna listen to it.
One of these days he will.
listens to it.
Now, do we know that this girl is there
Here's
willingly, or is she like
We're
in
talking
some
about it.
cage somewhere?
No, she's.
Are we
what's
talking
it
about the dog or the girlfriend?
Yes.
called? They're both in it for the money. What money? I don't know. Gordo seems like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, of course he is. He's got that ginger power. He's
But-
like that ginger. Was he Ginger Dead Man or whatever?
Ginger Dead Man, baby.
He's gonna be the Ginger Dead Man in the live action version of it.
Yeah, the Broadway version.
Yeah, there you go. Hey man, why don't they have?
But Garrett
like,
Busey
live
is
streams?
reprising the role, of course.
He is.
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding. Oh, Joe Biden won like 7 states. Congratulations.
How many?
What happened in Virginia?
Massachusetts, Maryland, Vermont, Delaware, and then hold on, they're showing more.
Wait, is this my long friend who was a friend in and out of public life?
See, baby, you got
Greatest
DC.
speech ever.
Of course he got DC. DC is a historically democratic city.
Of course, Donald Trump got Oklahoma. What a state!
Oklahoma. That's that one song.
And that's the only part of the song I know.
Right? Yeah, I know.
Canadian bacon.
Yeah, Canadian bacon, exactly.
Hey, I might order that after this. I might get a pizza with some Canadian bacon on it.
Oh, that sounds fucking good.
I love how we're talking about a movie and Snooty jumps in with a pizza order.
You said Canadian bacon, not me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I know. Yeah,
And that's actually sounds like
Canadian Bacon is a great movie.
election coverage.
it is a great movie.
Yeah.
Michael Moore's directorial debut.
Oh my god, man! If he stuck with that type
That's
of
crazy.
movie, like, it's ridiculous. I can't tell
Mike
anyone that's a
Moore.
Michael Moore.
And
That-
John Candy had lived.
It was John Candy's last movie.
Yep.
Michael
Oh,
Moore,
wow.
such a
Michael Moore
bad
killed
piece.
John Candy.
He should have just stuck with making movies, not fucking stupid documentaries and interview shit.
I mean, he had several. Alan Alda was in that movie. Danny DeVito's wife's in that movie.
Yep.
He basically made the Blair Witch Project, but like not really. Low
Now,
budget.
that's a hot take right there. You got to get into that one. Shanuti, give
That
us
is
an
a hot take.
explanation.
I'm telling you, low budget, came out kind of good. Not a lot of people, except for John Candy, of course. But like after that, Canadian Bacon, nobody thought it was going to be a great movie. Came out to be a great movie.
So you're saying Blair Witch Project is a great movie?
That's why I
It's not-
heard.
Or is that just another Snooty's bad analogy?
No, it's an analogy of Virginia's probably going Donald Trump.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
no way.
Yeah.
Is that
God
who
damn
said
it.
that? Who said that? Or what makes you assume that?
Bro. CNN, bro.
This looks like it's
Oh,
Borat's
this
daughter
Texas.
is calling
Borat's daughter. Jeff, didn't you?
Ghani's master has won.
I was like, Jeff, you just said you paused Forensic Files.
Yeah. My screen's blank. I mean, there's nothing on. Does it have to wait for electricity turning on my light?
You don't want to be doing that.
Did you guys watch Borat 2 yet?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, most of it,
All right. This is kind of a hockey podcast, but we kind of talked about other things. So, fuck it. Opinions on Borat 2.
It was not bad.
It was great.
I
didn't think that like he could do a sequel. Well, I mean, they tell you in the beginning when everyone's trying to get his autograph and shit, like how hard.
Yeah.
Though I gotta say, like, you gotta love Borat because he helped the economy. I mean, when else would that guy who had a fax machine be able to do anything? Like,
Stop.
That is more money than that guy has made in years off of that fax machine.
I'm texting my sister.
I thought, it was just exactly more Borat.
I did have an argument. I did have an argument with somebody. Is Borat 1 better than Borat 2, or is Borat 2 better than 1?
1's better.
Thank you.
1 all the way.
It's good. I mean, I think it was
First
still a great
one's definitely better.
I just don't know how we didn't see anything about this. One of my buddies like texted me. He saw that video of Sacha Baron Cohen at the rally singing that song, and like it's a lot longer than what they had in the movie.
Oh no!
Like,
really?
It's a part about like the Chinese, and he's like saying something about nuke 'em like in World War II.
Oh God!
apparently, in the background you hear. Apparently, in the background you can hear him and says, "Gas him up like the Germans do."
Yeah, he says that at one point too.
Jeez.
But,
it was. Mike, what were you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I thought it was, I fell asleep at the end though, so I can't really say for sure. It was after a long day of drinking, so.
You've got to watch Giuliani scenes again, man.
Yeah.
See, I don't think it's as bad as like everything was saying about it, because like a lot of ones were saying about that he knew her age or whatever, and you don't hear her ever say like that she's 15 or supposed to be 15 at that point. I mean, he's being all creepy and stuff, but it wasn't like pedophilic.
No, it's so funny that people use that.
Hey, he's a little bit better than Roy Moore, is what I'm saying.
Wait, is Jeff making an excuse for pedophiles right now? Is that what's happening on our podcast?
Say, if anything, it'd be for how he. Yeah, no, I'm not making excuses for Giuliani. What I read about that scene versus seeing that scene, I don't think it was as bad as some of the stuff was saying. It was still fucked up.
I see what you mean.
All right. Fair enough.
I mean, he was touching the whole time. And I did love the fact that Borat comes in at the one point and says about just stick to your cousins or whatever. Like, I thought that for sure that was just going to blow the whole thing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I can't believe he was able to do it either. Like some of those people, I'm like, how do you just not know who this is or what's going on? Or it just blows my mind.
Yeah, I mean the fact that that Halloween store had the thing of him, like if you haven't seen it, you still have an idea of who this guy is. You'd think.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Those guys.
You'd be surprised.
South, who just let him in.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, who's just letting this dude stay? And I don't know. People are crazy.
And they clearly signed off on something because their faces are shown.
Yeah, I mean that's why the one dude didn't get his. That's why his face is covered in the rally. Remember?
Right. Yeah, there's plenty of people who were blurred, but that you thought that this is going to portray you in a good light after seeing Borat.
Or just how you just acted in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh man. All right, and now it's time for sponsored by Pornhub Live and Miller Lite. Red Falcons Game Corner.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you as always for the little jingle there. I appreciate it.
Hold on. Can we get a round of applause for Michael on that? That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Am I not the best at these like that?
You are the best. You are freaking the best. So yeah, I appreciate it as always, guys. Thank you for having me for the fun games that we like to do here at Five Holers. Keep everyone a little entertained and a little. You gotta keep the mind sharp. You gotta keep the mind going. So we're gonna play a new game today. It's be called Doc Pierre or JR. I'm gonna tell you guys a quote, and you have to tell me who it is, Doc Pierre or JR. Jeremy Roenick. That's who we're talking about. JR there.
All right.
Our beloved announcers and analysis. Yeah.
Some guy that
How many quotes do we?
Yeah. So I have 5 for each. I have a few. We'll do 5.
All right.
How many guys? We can do as many as you guys want. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
15.
13. Close,
right,
Jeff. You get a point for that, Jeff. Good job. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's do 7, and then we have 6 to save for the next episode to open up with.
All right, sounds good.
All right, and we're openly discussing logistics of the podcast while we're on the podcast. I'd like to acknowledge that to the listeners, if we have any listeners.
That's professionalism right there.
I'm going to jump in real quick. If you're a listener and you've made it to this point in the podcast, shout us out on social media, and I'll Venmo you $5.
What's our handles at our social media, Jeff?
Yep. That's that way they can't do it. I'm pretty sure it's 5-holer spelled out, FIVEHOLERS, for Instagram, at that for Twitter, and we don't have Facebook.
You could do Four Corners Radio as well, at Four Corners Radio.
Could do that.
Because that's our lovely hosting site there. Our parent.
Brad, Mike, what's yours so that the people can go in and just message you directly and get the money right away?
At Shanu471 and all streaming services except for Pornhub Live. It's at Egyptian Prince XOXO.
That's where you receive the real money.
That's where you see the real feet.
Seriously, real $5. $5 the first listener who shouts us out on social media, and we will talk about you for like a third of the episode, the next episode. So you got that going for you too. There's a lot on the table. If you're listening to this, shout us out, and you will get $5 and all of the press you can handle.
And I mean, you could almost get a foot long at Subway for that.
For real, almost. Like that's a meal. You could get pupusas for $5 and be full, like easily.
What?
Definitely.
Pupusas.
Okay.
You used to get pupusas at the ice rink from what was the lady who worked in the cafe?
Wow. I can't believe I don't know her name. Yeah.
It began with an A. I remember that.
And then had like other vowels and consonants afterwards.
I would assume so.
Usually how it goes with a name.
I mean, it could just be all consonants. Or
well, anyways,
it could be.
Her
the
name
point
could,
there.
The
point there is Jeff has had a pupusa, and you should know what it is, Jeff.
Okay.
All right, on with the game.
Anyway,
let's go.
Anyway, we'll get into it. Basically, I tell you guys, I'll say a quote, you tell me who it is, Doc, Pierre, JR. They're in random order, so don't go be guessing back to back or anything like that. You get it wrong. Here we go. We'll just get into it. First quote. There are people who think some of them are so stupid sometimes.
Hot start.
Hot start. Here we go. There are people who might complain about the so-called old boys network. My advice is to become part of the network. I'll say it again here. There are people who might complain about the so-called old boys network. My advice is to become part of the network.
This is Milbury. Who are the other options?
This is Doc, Pierre, or Jay.
Milbury, Don Cherry, and who?
all part of the old boys network, I'm sure.
J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams? I like that guess, Mike.
I'm going with JR.
Yeah,
definitely JR, though. Definitely JR. He's senile enough to say that shit.
Jeff, what do you think?
Senile. JR is drunk. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he is drunk.
JR is?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's the youngest one. It's got to be JR.
You are all wrong. It was actually Pierre Maguire who said that.
Really?
Yes,
You
it
gotta be
was.
kidding me.
And he
He
gotta
almost
do
brought
it.
Milbury over that.
Right? It was a good one. There's more to it too. I don't have the whole thing, but it's a good one. It was very interesting. There's one time when he was on like TSN or something. He's standing there with all the other people, and he's like trying to make a point, and everyone's just staring at him like, "What the fuck are you saying, man? Like, just shut up,
Did
please."
Pierre ever play hockey? Because that guy looks like he'd be broken in half if he ever like stepped on the ice.
I don't know. Did he? I don't think he did.
I don't know, but like I was listening to Jay and Dan's podcast earlier, or like a couple weeks ago, and they were talking about Ray Ferraro. They had Ray Ferraro on the show, and apparently when he was in, was it the Brandon Wheat Kings, he had 108 goals, 192 points in 72 games. Ray Ferraro, like
It's not bad there.
Blew my mind. Like I don't know if I ever thought that guy played hockey, and if he did, I didn't think he was that good. I understand it's still the juniors, but that's some ridiculous numbers. 192 and 72.
Yeah, that's pretty damn good. It's way better than I could do, or could attest for. Let's go next quote here, guys. You guys got that right. Yeah, that's sad, but it was a twister there. It was definitely a twister there. Next quote here. Let's see. Here we go. 3/4 of a century ago, the black eye was created by a Washington Football Redskins player who then founded the company. And to talk about that again, 3/4 of a century ago, the black eye was created by a Washington Redskins football player who then founded the company.
True.
And I'll give you a little context here. The black eye shadow there,
yeah.
Yep, okay.
Yeah, it's true.
It is true. Yes. Good job, Jeff. You do not get any points for that. That's not the game we're playing.
I didn't know how each round went. Let's go with Doc.
Fuck
Doc.
you.
Yeah, probably Doc. Or Don Cherry. I'm going to go Don Cherry.
Don
Smart.
Cherry isn't a part of the fucking game,
Smart.
Shinji.
I love pissing off. Is that I don't know if Zach's frozen or
Is he frozen?
Am I frozen?
No,
He's just mad.
I'm gonna fucking curb stomp you if you don't stop.
Hey, oh.
man, that's a long drive for you.
No, he lives in Tyson's. He's not far away.
You're going to curb stomp me for what?
For getting in my shit.
You're
Get in my
frozen.
shit.
Yeah, man. Why
No one can get in nothing.
OBJ
Nah,
out here.
I wouldn't do that. I love Shanuti. Shanuti's one of my best friends.
I love
No.
this guy.
We love you too, Shanuti. It's all love here at Five Holers.
What was everybody's answer?
No.
Yeah, Zach, what do you think? Who do you think it is?
Doc.
Definitely Doc.
We're all wrong.
We all docked together. It's all correct. You guys are right. It was during some Winter Classic that he said it. And
Also,
it's,
let's be careful by saying all dock together because it's docking, and we don't want people to think that way of us, even though it's okay. We just don't play that way.
Good clarification there, Mike. I like it. Good clarification.
And yeah, skirting some weird lines here on this episode.
Yeah. Let's go to the next one here. Next quote for you guys. He has minus 10 teeth that he had a week ago. He was more concerned about the exposed nerve and the cold, more so than the pain of all the lost teeth and stitches. I'll say it for you guys in there.
Was this Duncan Keith? Like the
I
person
don't know. I have no idea who lost the teeth. No, I have no idea. I just read the quote. He has minus 10 teeth that he had a week ago. He was more concerned about the exposed nerve and the cold, more so than the pain of all the lost teeth and the stitches.
That's Doc. That's Doc for sure. I don't know why, but I feel like that's Doc.
Shindy with the Doc. Zach, what do you think?
JR.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah, Pierre. That's who I wanted to pick.
Yeah.
Everyone with
Pierre.
a different answer.
Someone's going to be pulling ahead here.
Who did you say, Jeff? You said Pierre?
Yeah.
Ooh, Shanudster. That's why you're the captain, buddy. It was
Go,
Doc.
baby. Doc
Wait,
hates
yo,
pussy.
you told us not to bother with back-to-backs, Eric.
No, I said don't go guessing the whole time. The same
Don't
person.
guess Doc the entire way is what he's saying.
Yeah,
Fuck
because
your
you know
advice.
Shinudi, how sometimes it just they want to say like the Red Wings or like Phil Kessel is the answer, so I didn't want that to happen.
Those are great answers. Don't.
I'm not saying they're not.
I would have guessed Phil Kessel too.
Yeah, it could have been him. He on the sidelines probably said the same thing. It's okay. You'll have time to bring it back there, Zach. We got Zach with 1, Jeff with 1, and Shinudi with 2 points so far. High scoring game here. We'll move on to the next quote here. Jeff, are you looking up who the player is who lost the teeth?
Yeah, I kind of want to know.
I'm sure.
Duncan Keith lost a bunch in one of the playoff games. He got hit in the face and then he finished.
It was, I think it was during a Winter Classic or something, though, that he said this.
The cold makes me think it was an outdoor game, yeah.
Yeah, but you look up that, we'll see how it goes. Next quote, though, here we go. Yeah, I'm cocky and I'm arrogant, but that doesn't mean I'm not a nice person.
JR.
JR.
We're all going with JR.
I really hope it's Pierre.
I know. You guys are right. It's JR. Of course it's JR.
Oh,
who else would it be? It would have been really good if it was him.
Yo, you guys want to think about something scary for a second? JR voted today.
No, he didn't. Did he really?
A lot of people voted today.
Yeah. JR went out and voted today.
Nice. I hope he put it on social medias.
Did he vote for himself to rejoin the NBCSN crew?
Yeah. Is this for the NBC application?
I'm voting for Captain Tappan to forever and
realistically, how much could we pay JR for like 15 minutes of his time on this podcast?
I don't know. How much does he go for on Cameo?
Yeah, no, I was going to say
that's Cameo. So true.
You can get anyone to say anything with Cameo. Just how much are you willing to pay?
This should be their slogan.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good one. Jeff, you need to get on their marketing team.
Yeah, that's being trademarked tonight. So by the time this episode comes out,
yeah, getting paid.
Me money.
Let's go to the next one here, guys. Next quote here. The quote's going to be, "You're an announcer with a big stick from time to time." And the quote, yeah, exactly. That quote again.
Craig Laughlin.
Let me say it again here.
Sarah
McLachlan. You're an announcer with a big stick from time to time.
I feel like that's a JR quote, but I'm going to go Doc. Because I don't think I picked Doc in the last one, so I'm going to go Doc on this one.
You did pick Doc in the last one.
Did I?
Yep.
All right, fine. JR then. Fuck it. Whatever.
No, you picked JR in the last one because we all got that one right.
Zach's trying to make me lose.
It worked.
That was some finesse right there.
Doc.
You're going Doc? Okay. Doc. Docked it in. Jeff?
I just want to know when this switched over to the Joe and Craig quotes.
Ouch.
I'll go with... Yeah, I feel like it has to be Doc. I feel like this is someone in the booth who's saying it.
Zach?
I'm going Pierre.
Zach, you are correct. It is Pierre.
Boom!
Yep. And it is a hilarious clip. If you look it up, you can just look it up like Pierre Maguire big stick, and it will come up as a hilarious clip. He says it to another guy, and the other guy looks visibly uncomfortable when he says it. It's a great quote. It's a good one. Let's go on the next one here. We're gonna go. Let's see. We'll go another quick little quote here. Here it is. I checked on the internet. It's $14.95 for a 10. I'll say it again. Here.
He is the only one who knows how to use the internet.
I'll say it again. I checked on the internet. It's $14.95 for a 10.
10 or 10?
10. Tin. 10.
Oh, okay.
Zach, what'd you say there?
I'm going JR. He's the only one who knows how to use the internet.
I'm going to say JR, also, yeah. That's actually very true, Zach.
He's the only one who chews. Because is that what it's in reference to?
It's up for you to decide.
Milbury is not an option?
Milbury is not an option. No.
Yeah, I'll go JR, I guess.
all wrong. I like how you guys all stick together there, though. It was Doc, and is in reference to his thing about the Washington Redskins football player and the eyeliner stuff. The black.
Oh, it's the
God.
second half of it.
Yeah, yeah. The tin. It was like a tin of the eye black stuff, whatever it's called.
I think
Yeah,
Jared Juice. I think Skull goes and is one of his sponsors, or he.
Oh yeah. He doesn't have to do any spoken ads for that.
Yeah,
It's all
he
visual.
doesn't seem like a Copenhagen guy, really. Maybe Grizz.
He does them all, so they just have a stash forever.
He just does like a mashup of them all together.
We're gonna go ahead with a score here. We got Jeff with 2, we got Shanuti with 3, and we got Zach with 3 as well.
Nice.
Let's go to another one here. Let's see. Jeff, can you hear me? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right. Here's a quote. We don't want you at the rink. We don't want you in the stadium. We don't want you to watch hockey. Again, I'm going to say it again here. The quote is, we don't want you at the rink. We don't want you in the stadium. We don't want you to watch hockey.
Pierre.
Yeah.
JR.
I cannot imagine Pierre saying that.
Who we all saying here? Zach?
Pierre. Zach
Should I
said
do with Pierre?
Zach
said JR.
Me and
I said
Jeff, you said Pierre. You guys said Pierre.
Yeah, 'cause I don't
Zach,
think
you are
it's
correct.
Yeah.
That is JR quote. That is a JR quote.
Ah,
Definitely does not sound like something Pierre would say.
Yeah. You never know. Pierre might say that.
COVID, that he's like, you don't want to be here, like saying it all calmly.
Yeah.
Like, JR could just see screaming that in someone's face.
Yeah, it's definitely JR just screaming that
By
at
the
someone.
collar. You don't want to
So that was 7. You guys want to stop here and save the rest
Zach.
for the next one?
Yep. Zach won.
Zach won this round.
Yeah.
We'll see who win. We'll do another one.
Victory call.
Victory call. We'll do round next round, and whoever wins that, we'll do the versus those two, and we'll do like a different quotes thing. I have the one where it's Tortorella or Trump. We can do that as well.
Oh, that's
so.
good. That's a good
We can
one.
do that one.
Today.
I know, right? But it's not. It needs to be a little polished a little bit more. Sometimes you can sort of tell who's who because, instinctively, Tortorella is like this player sucks or something, and Trump. I was trying to find quotes that Trump said when NBA teams or NHL teams would visit the White House because he'd always say something really stupid. So I was trying to find stuff like that, but I gotta listen to all that crap.
President. Like,
I
mean, who would have saw this coming? Because this episode's at least coming out on Wednesday. I don't know what day it'll actually come out, but who would have thought that Kanye would have pulled this shit off and became the 46th president of the United States? So,
good job,
President
Kanye. You have our support.
It's crazy. I can't believe the Nokian aliens came down and the lizard people finally came out of their shells.
Lizard King.
The Lizard King's here. We got the Tiger Kings there as well. We're rammed by animal shit houses, right, Shruti?
Exactly, baby. Okay, the king of the
shit houses.
King of the toys. But boys, this was amazing. Thank you for coming on, and thanks to you for listening, Gordy, and whoever else is listening out there. Please follow us on Twitter. please
John's
follow us on.
I'm assuming there's one.
Please follow us on Twitter and Instagram for the Five Holers podcast. Follow the Four Corners on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and 4cr.studio. Listen to us on all streaming service and all our other podcasts that is in our family. I am the Pharaoh. That is the Walrus. That is the Reverend. That is the Red Falcon. And we are out, boys.
Thank you all. Thank you for listening. Y'all have a wonderful night.
Namaste.
Yes. Very nice. Very nice.